Hey guys, welcome back to another ITRACKBITES tutorial. This quick tutorial is going to be about editing measurements and nutritional value if you find them to be incorrect on a scan or a food search. Basically what happens is manufacturers can change ingredients, serving sizes, anything that affects the nutritional label on a product can be changed and they don't have to notify any online database. That includes things like MyFitnessPal, or Fitbit, the WW app, ITRACKBITES, Lose It. All of them are based off of the last reported information. And if a manufacturer doesn't report it, then until a user does, those databases are generally not updated. That means that when you scan a product, you should always double check that the current information on the label in front of you matches the scan or the information in the search that you have. The reason for this is sometimes when those values change, your bites value will change as well. So today I went through my pantry to try and find an item that would make a difference, and I could show you not only how to edit, but also that it does change the bite value in some cases. So today for this example, I'm going to be using a Campbell's Well Yes soup. And when I scan it, it comes back, it has the correct name. Now, if it were the wrong item, and sometimes that does happen because manufacturers can recycle UPC codes for several years, so you may get something that comes up as a completely different item, but you can edit that as well. In this particular example, this shows that the soup, which is correct, 1 cup, which is correct, but it shows that it's 80 calories, which was the first thing that I noticed was incorrect. So there's a possibility that with a change in calories, there's also a change in fat or protein, and that will affect your bite value. So what do? Well, this is one of the great features in ITRACKBITES that I haven't found in any other app. I've checked Lose It, the WW app, Fitbit, and MyFitnessPal, and none of them have a nutritional edit ability. So for me, hands down, this is one of my favorite features. Okay, so what I'm going to do is you're going to go to the 3 dots in your top right-hand corner. This is going to open up your edit menu, and it will create a new food for you under My Foods with the corrected nutritional data. So you just tap edit. In this screen, you can change and add anything that you like. If it came up as the wrong product, all you do is change the name to the correct product. You can add any notes that you want in the description field. And on your 3rd line down, where it says the name of your plan, that's if you wanted to set your own bites for that. For example, if you wanted to do a quick ad. But because you're editing the nutritional data in this one, I wouldn't put anything in there. Okay, so serving size. I'm going to look on the can. It says that 1 cup or 245 grams is the measurement for serving size. So a lot of our overseas members want to be able to put something into grams. In that case, all you're going to do is tap into your serving size. Sorry, there we go. And you would switch it to grams, and you want to switch it to the equivalent number. So bear with me while I get to the matching part. And that was 245 grams, which it says on the can. That's how I know to keep everything the same. All right. And then we're going to come down. Now, also, before we get down into the nutritional data, if you're having trouble with something scanning as points because it's reading the full nutritional data, and you want to make it a 0 bite food because it's part of your 0 list, then you can tap your switch here and it will permanently create that item as 0. I will say that if you switch plans and that item is not 0 on your new plan, this switch will lock that into place and it will report incorrectly on your new plan. So be careful about using that one. Okay, so the correct nutritional data for this item is 70 calories, 0 fat, 0 there. Carbs are correct. Fiber is correct. sugar is correct. And protein. So the calories went down by 10. The fat became 0, and my protein became 3. Sodium is correct, and so is cholesterol. Now if I look, this was reporting as 3 bites before. It is now 2 bites for that same serving. So it can make a difference to check this nutritional data. For example, Fiber One bars that went from 90 calories to 70. They changed in bite value. Your Chick-fil-A Diet Lemonade suddenly had points because it changed the ingredient and sweeteners that were being used. Olay wraps, Thomas English muffins, all of those things changed within the last 6 months. So it's important that if your packaging looks different, that you then especially double check this. Okay, so 2 bites is now correct for this can. If you tap the heart in your top right corner, that is going to add it to your favorites so that you can find this listing easily. And then you're just going to tap the green save at the bottom. Now I have a listing that has the correct bites value. I've changed it to grams if I wanted to measure it that way. I have corrected my nutritional data, and everything is now current and correct. So if I wanted to track that for lunch, I would just tap my meal icon here in the middle for lunch and hit track. And then I would have my 2 points for my cup of soup. That's it. Editing can be extremely useful, and all you need to do is use those 3 dots in the top corner. I will say it does not work from the recipe screen, and it does not work from your tracker. So you have to either scan your food or be in the food search list. And a lot of people are like, well, it doesn't open for me. That's generally because you're trying to do it from your tracking screen. So you would need to go into your foods. And if I'm in here and I go edit, then it's fine. Okay, so you can't use it from the recipe screen, you can't use it from your tracking screen, but other than that, you are all set to go. As always, if you have any questions, reach out to me on Facebook or Messenger. You can send me an email at fromdumpytodiva2017@gmail.com, or just comment below.